The Sooner State. On this day in history, November 16th, 1907, Oklahoma, a name derived from the Choctaw Indian words Okla, meaning people, and Humma, meaning red, became the 46th state of the United States. Oklahoma's history dates back 15,000 years, with the indigenous peoples who populated the land long before it was even known to exist. In the 16th century, Spanish explorers became the first Europeans to visit the region, and in the 18th century they were locked in the struggle with the French over who would control it. France, which would later come to take control, would ultimately sell the territory that would become known as Oklahoma to the United States as part of the Louisiana Purchase in 1803. When the War of 1812 concluded, the U.S. government removed Indian tribes from the eastern United States and moved them west to unsettled lands. In 1828, Congress reserved Oklahoma for Native Americans, and in 1834, it was formally ceded to 5 southeastern tribes labeled as the Indian Territory. When many families and members of the Cherokee tribe refused to abandon their homes and move, the U.S. Army forced them out and made them march to Oklahoma. What can only be described as a brutal, devastating, and unjust action which brought about immense loss of life and suffering, this event is known as the Trail of Tears, and is widely considered a humanitarian catastrophe that could have been avoided. Decades later, when the Civil War broke out, most Native American tribes supported the South, but with the defeat of the Confederacy in 1865, the territory was placed under U.S. military rule. White settlers and cattlemen began arriving in Oklahoma to take advantage of the wide range of land where they could farm livestock. When the first railroads were built, many illegal incursions took place from white settlers into Native American territory. From there, pressure mounted on the U.S. government to open the land, and in 1889, 2 million acres were made available in central Oklahoma to be settled. Tens of thousands of people rushed to stake claims to the land, and those who made a legal entry to beat the starting gun were called Sooners, which eventually gave the state its nickname that it holds to this day. In 1907, Congress decided to admit both the Oklahoma Territory and the Indian Territory into the Union as one single state. Representatives from both territories drafted a constitution, and on September 17, 1907, it was approved by voters. Finally, on November 16, President Theodore Roosevelt welcomed Oklahoma as a 46th state. If you've learned something, consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. Your support would mean the world to me.